Hey everyone, it is Evan here from the Trade Risk on Wednesday, November 28th. We are intraday right now, and this is our trade ideas video where we bring you some of the names from our watch list, stocks that are holding up well, showing relative strength, just generally strong technical candidates that you may find interesting for your time frame, your setup, your trading. We are off to a good start here, intraday Tuesday. We had some more dovish comments sort of out of the chairman. Markets like it so far, up 1.5%. We'll see if it holds. Yesterday we talked about the market environment, so we can watch yesterday's market recap video to get more insight there. We're going to jump into 7 trade ideas that I have today. As always, these videos are powered by our partners over at Investors Business Daily, curating ideas based on their stock lists. You can get access to their stock lists with a link in the description of this video. So first up from IBD's list is PAYC, Paycom. Now this has had a pretty sharp 5-day move, but what I like about this one here is if we look at the weekly chart, take a look at the wick on last week's range here, closing up at the top 20%. Still red, still below this 4-week support, but look at the follow-through week now above this support and back above this trend line here. It is tough to chase, but it is a strong growth stock that has been beaten up here, and it'll be interesting to see if this is the bottom, if something is in here that we can latch on to. Again, tough to chase it right now, but I like the quick reversal back above that support. Next up, Yeti. This comes from IBD's list again. I only threw this on here just because it's a stock at all-time highs. It just broke above this 4 or 5-day consolidation. Again, this is a tough one to chase. You always have to certainly do your own due diligence homework on all of these ideas. They're just simply presented to you for their relative strength in the market, but this one here, you know, you may want to let this settle here and take a breather, but it is sort of a fresh new breakout to highs. Recent IPO, looks good, and thought it would be an interesting one for you nosebleed momentum traders. EEFT, I think we've talked about this one in the past, but this one's breaking today, not quite above the pivot here to new highs, but well above this trend line and the bulk of this consolidation. It is up 4 days in a row, not putting up exceptionally high volume today, so it's a little bit of a stretch. Again, sort of a chase here. Do your homework and maybe get a better entry, but EEFT, some great relative strength here. Doesn't have a sharp pullback like we saw in much of the other markets out there, and it is very close to its all-time highs. Finally, from IBD's list is IT. Gartner, may have talked about this once or twice too in past videos, but really like this sideways consolidation here. Had a pretty methodical pullback off of highs throughout October, went sideways, now it's lifting today. Volume's been pretty unimpressive over the past several days, but I do like the lift here from a price action standpoint. I like it. MACD going positive. Might be able to find a better entry, but it is an interesting name. 3 others now from my watch list here. VCEL, this is one that I'm still staying patient on. This is a biotech name. You can see it's had a pretty tremendous move over the course of this year, up threefold, and it is trading just under these highs here, high and tight. Still probably needs some more time. I'd love to see this high flag kind of develop a little bit longer. Recently broke out and gapped above this longer range here, so VCEL, one that I'm still paying attention to, not yet willing to pull the trigger. MDB, Mongo, so this one here is also back up to highs here. It is a fairly young issue, recent IPO late 2017. It came public. You can see the highs in here have been in place around $84 since September. It's had a pretty wide range down from about 62 all the way up to 84, so about a 30% range, kind of bouncing back and forth in here. It is back up to the highs. It is up several days in a row here, so it is tough to chase, but we do want to respect the pattern, note the relative strength, note the fact that it's trading just under its all-time highs, so $84 is something I'd be paying attention to. Last but not least, HSIC. This is one that we've been looking at for a trade. Yesterday had a pretty nice session, very high volume, tight pattern here, emerging, a little expansion in range here. It's in the healthcare sector, which has been a little more resilient across the recent October-November pullback. You can see here it is having a bit of an inside session today, not necessarily participating in today's rally. We're looking for some continuation above 87.50 or so, and that would would probably get us long for a trade. No trigger just yet, but it is one that we are watching. The time of recording, we have no position in this stock. So that is it. 7 names, pretty quick run through there, but hopefully you find something interesting. Hopefully you find the videos helpful. Every Wednesday we run through about a half a dozen or so names just like this. So do subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on the blog if you like the videos. Thanks so much for tuning in and watching, and I will catch you in the next update. Thanks so much.